Yeah, hi everybody, Deist here. I just want to make a quick video, and this is in response to Imendham's, I think it's his 15th video today, I'm not sure. It's his newest one to Tommyfromthebronx, a response to him, called Imendham and the Amazing Wastiest. I actually watched his video, and in his video, in the first couple minutes of it, he uses his same trite diatribe against the Amazing Atheist, calling him the Amazing Wastiest. It's completely hilarious how jealous is that Gary has, a fraction of the subscribers that the Amazing Wastiest does, so he keeps making response videos to every video that the Amazing Atheist makes in hopes, because it's completely apparent to me that a couple of his subscribers actually watch Gary's video and subscribe to him. So yeah, I'd like to just call him out on that for one, because it's pretty obvious to me that's exactly what he does. And that he's completely jealous about it. Secondly, in his video, he tries to say that the Amazing Atheist shouldn't call himself that because he's neither amazing or an atheist. Well, he considers an atheist somebody that's intelligent and thinks that the Amazing Atheist is a moron, which he says in his video in not so many words. Actually, he says it in a lot more, and in more detail. And then he goes on to say that, and this was the whole point of my video, that he always attributes or associates atheism with intelligence. I think that he likes to try to throw himself into that category because he thinks he's intelligent, but he's really not. He's he's a typical ranting lunatic, is what I called him. Anyway, in his video, he says, and when I think of atheists, I think of intelligence. I think of Darwin. When I think of atheists, I think of Dawkins. He goes, I think of Einstein even. And so I wrote in his comment section that Einstein wasn't an atheist. Einstein was a deist. It's not an objective opinion. It's a subjective opinion. It's completely objective. Einstein has said it in his own words, and he actually said that he gets angry that atheists put him into that category because he specifically states that he's not. So, the morbid atheist, which is a subscriber I imagine to Gary's, because he came back really quickly and said, will you be able to argue anything else except Einstein was a deist instead of an atheist? Anything else? Anything really important and substantial? Well, that wasn't the point of my comment. The point of my comment was Gary's video is completely wrong, just like a lot of his videos are. And of course, Gary writes, sorry, I blocked the useless fucker. So he deleted my comment saying that Einstein was a deist and not an atheist because I proved him wrong in about 5 words. And I guess Gary doesn't like to be proven wrong. He doesn't like to get proven wrong in his stick-am room because he kicks you out when you actually have an opinion that's actually can be backed up with more evidence than his. He doesn't like anybody that can actually argue the points back. He likes to go on his rants, and when he doesn't get his way or when he thinks that he's getting bettered, he yells, screams, calls people names, and then either deletes them or blocks them. It's kind of childish, but I guess that's Gary for you. He's not really too, I wouldn't say he's insane, but he's not too tempered when it comes to having other people with different opinions speak back to them intellectually. Anyway, I would just like to say that Einstein was not a Christian either. I'm going to give you some direct quotes just so it's not me saying this. This is completely an objective portion of the video. There's not going to be any subjectivity to it. Alright, Einstein came right out and said, I do not believe in a personal God. He said, and this is a quote, it was of course a lie what you read about my religious convictions, a lie which is being systematically repeated. I do not believe in a personal God, and I have never denied this, but have expressed it clearly. Okay, Einstein says, and I quote, I believe in Spinoza's God, who reveals himself in the orderly harmony of what exists, not in a God who concerns himself with the fates and actions of human beings, which is a deistic God. Alright, however, it would also seem that Einstein was not an atheist, since he also complained about being put into those camps, and that is exactly what Gary just did. Here's a quote specifically from Einstein. In view of such harmony in the cosmos, which I, with my limited human mind, am able to recognize, there are yet people who say there is no God, but what really makes me angry is when they quote me for the support of such views, which is basically what Gary just did. He kind of just pissed Einstein off. Einstein said specifically, and I quote, I am not an atheist, and I don't think I can call myself a pantheist. We are in the position of a little child entering a huge library filled with books in many languages. The child knows something must have written those books. It does not know how. It does not understand the languages in which they were written. The child dimly suspects the mysterious order of the arrangements of the books, but doesn't know what it is. That, it seems to me, is the attitude of even the most intelligent human being towards God. You can go to Wikipedia, look it up under deism. It even states that Einstein was a deist. You can, Google search if you want to, go on a pilgrimage to find different stuff. And there's plenty of evidence out there that he was a deist. He believed in a God. He believed in an order to the universe. He didn't believe it all came out of nowhere. He didn't think that there was no God at all. He didn't believe in a personal God either. He even said, science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Anyway, I can sit here and, quote him to death anyway. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't change my opinion on it. I just hate when people like Gary Imendham say things in videos and people don't question them. And it happens all the time, especially with atheists, when you question, this isn't even a fucking question. This isn't even a subjective opinion. It's fucking objective from Einstein's direct quote saying, I am not a fucking atheist. It makes me angry when you put me into an atheistic camp. And then Gary tries to, say, well, I believe in intelligent people, and I like to associate myself with intelligent people, and I've actually made videos about this before, so I'm going to call myself an atheist, because atheists are scientists and smart and blah, blah, blah. And the fucking guy doesn't even call himself an atheist, but yet Gary does. And then when you question him on it, he, you either get the atheist that fucking calls you stupid because you actually have different opinions and they're decent opinions about something different than what they believe in, and, they either block you or they delete your comments or they do something stupid like Imendham does. So anyway, I just want to make a quick video about that. He can block my comments and block actual objective stuff all he wants, but he's not going to block my videos, and I'm going to put them out there. And, even if 2 people see this and they realize how ridiculous he is, well, that's completely fine as well. Anyway, I just wanted to make that. I hope everybody is well, and until next time, think hard.